Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'll be talking about whether you should get the game No Backup. It is a really good game for it being in early access, and even though there's not really much you can do until it's out of early access, it's an online 4-player game. You can play it solo or with up to 3 friends. And essentially what you do is it's sort of like this map area is sort of like picking a map from Phasmophobia, except it obviously has its differences since it's a first person extract or shooter type of game, because you have the survival mode containing the horde. You absolutely, I don't think you can win that mode, but it is a pretty good mode. And then there's Uncover Blackwell, which is you gather evidence and then you extract with it. This one you extract with blueprints, and then this one you extract with the hostage. And the thing about this game is, even though it is fun, it is very limited. Then again, it is in early access, so it's understandable that most of it's extraction based. I'll go ahead and pick one to show you guys. And I put it on easy as well, just so I can show you guys the basics behind it instead of showing you guys everything about it. So pretty much in this game, you start off at the truck and then you have to go inside the mansion, and you're looking for certain pieces of evidence. I'm not sure exactly what for because I haven't played it that much. And then there's this lady. She essentially chases you down, and she also listens to your in-game microphone. Mine, for some reason, isn't connected correctly right now to the game, so I think I'll be all right with that. And I realized this whole time that the audio wasn't capturing for the game, so I did change that. Sorry about that. But essentially, in this game, you look around for, in this specific game mode, you look around for these files that I guess contain information about this lady, and then whenever you get close to them, these ones are just notes that you can read in the top right, and then whenever you get close to the actual files that you need, you can go up to them, interact with it, and collect it. And as you can see on the right, we need 8 confidential files, 2 VHS tapes, and you need a picture of the chair. So essentially, this game is way better with friends because you can have fun, you can team kill each other, you can run around and go crazy. And whenever you hold 2 out, you can see where the monster's location is. Like, she's probably either on this floor or the floor below me, and she's just walking around. So we'll let her do her thing and collect more of these tapes and other stuff. So she probably is going to show up at some point behind me, which will be good to show you guys what she does. And this game, it's all right for early access. I wouldn't say it's the best. Oh yeah, and then there's these guys. They'll capture your friend. I don't know if I want to spoil that. Let's just say the game's listening. And I do believe that she's coming over to me right now. We'll find out. I think she's just in this hallway right here. But essentially, you need to manage your money in this game pretty good because you do run out of ammo pretty dang fast. But the thing that I've noticed while it's in early access... Okay, that was... Okay. She's on some stuff today. But essentially, you need to be really good with your money in this game. Otherwise, you will run out of bullets pretty fast, and you need med kits as well to revive teammates. So that part does kind of suck, especially seeing as I haven't really found too many med kits laying around on the map. I've found at most like 2 or maybe 3 personally whenever I've played with friends. And that is good because it keeps you on your toes, makes you not want to die. Which, like I said, that is good. But I do believe that the files and everything are in the same spot every time. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't got the chance to play it enough. Also, you can find bullets in areas as well. You can also mess with the piano. Anybody who does get the game, go interact with that piano or the other piano that I will be showing you in this video. Also, there is a mode to where you can attach to your body camera instead, but this mode... Oh my god! Oh my god! This game still gets me. Oh my god, bro. Whew. Okay, now that that's over with, let's get a move on before she gets over to that location. She's probably upstairs, I'm going to be honest. She's probably up here. But I did not expect that to happen. And if need be, you can shoot her to stun her. If you need to. I'm probably going to need to in a second. Oh, nope, never mind. I think she went on the staircase back that way. But man, sometimes this game can really get you with the jump scares and everything like that. And boy, some of them are bad. Some of them are bad.
There it is, the operation chair.
And then this is the chair that you have to take a picture of. And then the tapes don't show up with an outline, I believe, so you just have to... You just have to look out for the sound. Look out and listen. Just listen for that sound. It'll tell you whenever you're close by to something. Okay. That is one thing that sucks about her too. She does get in your way sometimes. And then with this, you have to actually like look at the one that you want to turn on in order to turn them on. Sometimes it can get a little bit buggy and you end up turning on or turning off the wrong one. Alright, 6 out of 8 files. That's nice. 1 of 2 VHS. And playing on harder difficulties for this game does get really difficult. So if you end up doing that, let me know how that goes for you. I thought that there would be something up here, but I'm very wrong. And the fuse box is always going to be in the same spot every time as well, which does suck. Because I'd like for some of the stuff to move around, but like I said, it's still in early access. They're probably going to change a lot of this stuff around and move some of the stuff around as well. Which is... Oh my... Alright. Oh my god. I hate this lady so much. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So whenever you get down to 1, I think it shows you the other tape. But if you're still at 2 out of 2, it doesn't show you where the tapes are at, unfortunately. But like I said, if you listen out for the sound that it plays, you'll be pretty good.
I see you.
You can tactical sprint in this game as well if you need to, which is pretty good. Gets you out of some sticky situations, especially if you play on harder difficulties, because you end up getting monsters that'll chase you around as well. I think that there might be something else in there. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just gonna go back downstairs. If I played this a little bit more, I'd definitely be able to know where a lot of the files are at, but I haven't played it too much, so I'm not sure exactly. Oh, she turned the lights back off. Oh yeah, and the other piano that I wanted to show you guys is back over here in this room right here. This piano, make sure you interact with this piano right here, the one that's lit up. I'm not going to tell you what it does. I'm not going to show you what it does. If you do get the game, make sure to interact with that. It'll be fun. I promise. I'd say that sometimes there's not really much to do in this game whenever you don't have other people to play it with, because it does scared the crap out of me, man. Those guys don't appear on your radar, so that guy made me jump quite a bit. Okay. That gave me a little bit of chills right there. Because I had to deal with her jump scare and then her herself. And then I need 2 more files. Like I said, I don't really remember the exact location that they're at, but I could get a little move on so I can show you another one of the game modes. I'm not exactly sure where I'm missing ones at. But I'm pretty sure that there's none over that way. And she is right below me as well, so she will be taking the stairs. Unfortunately, and coming upstairs. So I'm gonna go over to these stairs over this way. Just run back upstairs, see if there's anything up here, and if there's not, then I'm really lost. She came all the way upstairs? That's not nice. Okay, so yeah, there is one out here. All I need is one more. Sometimes the spider webs and stuff bug out. Oh, I heard it. I think it's probably upstairs. Yep. Here it is. Last file.
Secured. Commands not.
And then all you have to do after you collect everything is just make your way out of the house. Get back to the car. So on easy, everything's practically free. On any of the higher difficulties, you end up losing your scanner, which does kind of suck. I wish that they would let you use it, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, or something like that. But it's all right that you lose it because it makes the experience more difficult, but it also makes it more scary because you have no idea where she'll be at. And then yeah, you just extract.
I knew we had this. Let's get back to.
You earn quite a bit of credits, but that's because a lot of the stuff is expensive. Like, I'll show you. The med kits are around 800, and then you get adrenaline shots that revive you for 2,000. And then 30 shots, 30 rounds of ammunition is 1,000, and then lockpicks are 500. I personally haven't had a need to use a lockpick yet because I haven't really ran into any locked doors, so I haven't bothered buying them. But you will need a lot of ammo and a lot of med kits for whenever you're playing with friends. Getting adrenaline shots is pretty necessary whenever you go in solo. I personally haven't got one because, like I said, I haven't really played too much, so I haven't gotten the experience for a lot of the stuff. And I could show you this one as well, just so you guys get to know some of this game. Because that first one was a little bit fast.
Let's get some action.
But that's only if you know where a lot of the stuff is at. Like this one, I haven't really played this one. I mean, I touched it with friends one time, and that's about
Your
it.
objective is to obtain 4
They all ended up dying.
First, we need more information. Find the security room on this floor.
The reason why I don't like this one a whole lot compared to the other ones is because this one doesn't really, it's not really too great in my opinion, because you have to interact with the car trunks and get fuel tanks and gas cans and stuff like that, because if you don't, then you'll see what happens. And then you also have to end up taking pictures of all these license plates and doing them one by one, and it just gets pretty bad. Yeah, because you end up going to here and then you have to take pictures of the right cars and then hope you're right. And with how many cars are here, if you are playing solo, it does get pretty bad because you have to capture it and then you have to go back. At least I think you have to go back and then you have to upload that one picture. You don't need to hold your camera out the whole time for it, but you have to come back, upload the picture, and then
The generator is gas. Either we keep going in the dark, or we look for gas in the trunk.
That's the wrong car. Don't waste time. Try another.
and if you don't fill this up, something does come after you in the dark, so okay, I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna disappear. Alright, cool. And then you pretty much, I don't know if there's a specific car every time on this one. There might be. But I'm not sure which car that would be. And I guess that guy doesn't just come at you in the dark.
No match in the system. Find the correct vehicle.
So you will be using quite a lot of ammo if he keeps on coming like that. But you do know whenever he's on the way because the heavy footsteps. I'm just gonna fill this up just in case. It stopped running for a second.
That's the correct plate. Nice
Nice.
work. Whatever's going on here, this vehicle confirms it.
So
Let's
whenever
not
you get the
waste time.
beeping
Head down
vehicle,
to the
I
lower
guess
parking
that
level
means
and
it's
get
one of
into
the right
security room.
cars.
There should be more data waiting for us there.
Good job.
And then after you're done up there and you get the right car, you come down here and you just practically go through a lot of the bottom floors. I forgot that he was there. And then the lights go out down here. You can't see it, which sucks. At least I don't think you can. And you pretty much have to stay silent this whole time, otherwise you will end up dead. And you're practically, you have to end up going over to, hold on, I gotta wait for this guy to pass. But yeah, practically you have to go over here, back in here. I think you have to do something with that before you can open the door as well. So you have to like, you have to find something to put in there, and then you have to open the door. It does get pretty messy because you have to search a lot of the trunks, which does kind of suck because you have this guy running around and you can't see him while it's dark, so. But you essentially have to look for, I think it was either like a crowbar looking thing or a axe, something along those lines. You just have to make sure to stay quiet practically the whole time, otherwise that guy will get you. One thing I've noticed is if you hide behind some of these cars, he doesn't really notice that you're there unless you're like out in the open. But as long as you listen out, he shouldn't grab you or kill you. Okay, not in any of those cars, so I will have to go to the other side, unfortunately. That's the thing about this game, is sometimes it is very bad or annoying trying to do some of the missions here. Because a lot of the time this game is mostly about searching for evidence and stuff like that, which I don't mind. But whenever they do it like this, to where you have to crouch around and stuff and hide from a guy, this one is probably, in my opinion, their worst mission. And I think I'm dead just because I shot. Unless I couldn't hear it. Whew. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, I think while you're playing this, you have to put the fire axe into the electrical panel, which is kind of funny, but it is also bad at the same time. I don't know if I ended up picking that up or not. I think I did. So all you have to do after you get the fire axe is come over here and interact with this and put it in.
Now let's get in there.
Which, like I said, is pretty weird that you have to do that.
Great,
And then
got
you
the
interact
data.
with
Good work.
that.
Now for the last step. We don't know what's waiting for you down there, but our intel says there are 4 blueprints hidden in the underground levels. Find them and extract them. We need those documents.
And like she said, you gotta go find some blueprints. Which is really difficult because for some reason, whenever you're going down to this next area, you'll see what I'm talking about. But whenever you go down to this next area, it is really, really, really bad. Because if he's here like he was last time, there's a monster on the other side of this garage door. If he's not here, that is good. Okay. Thankfully he's not there. But last time I played this, if you come down here and make too much noise, like I just had to, you'll see that there's a monster down here at some point that can't see, I'm pretty sure. Oh my. Okay, no, it was not on this floor, it was on the next floor. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was on this floor down here. Yes. Yes, he did. Hello, Sav. How long have you been here? Alright. Yeah, give me a few. Okay. I just had to deafen on Discord. One of my friends joined. I just wanted to talk about this game for a little bit. Because like I said, this game is pretty fun. The one problem about this basement area, though. I'm not sure where he's at. But you practically have to stay crouched almost the whole entire time. I think you can run at some points, but I wouldn't, just in case. And then you see those guys there. Okay, that's just for the guy above us. But you have to find these blueprints, and there's 4 of them. And then... okay. And then you, after you find them, you have to come back here and then end up shutting it down. Okay. I didn't know he was there. He shot me in my head. Alright, well, what a way to end it. But yeah, this is no backup. I feel like if you guys do end up deciding to play it, also you can kill him. You could also buy his coffee for 1 coin. Give him a coin for some coffee. But this is no backup, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Tell me what you guys think of no backup in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.